Alright guys, harvest 2017 is upon us here. Cutting beans in 9700 and Dad's in 2188 over there. Sisters in the auger wagon, brother and grandpa are hauling in the truck straight ahead there. Beans got some green in them, but they're a little shorter than last year, a lot shorter than last year, and so they're just going through the machine a lot easier. Last year they were 5 feet tall and green and still testing. This year they're tall, or they're not, they're only 3 or 3.5 foot tall, and they're testing in spots of green stems, but it's amazing how much that less material will go through, or how much more horsepower it takes to run that much through. Not bad beans. I'd say they're going to make about 60 to 65. I mean, not. We've had better, but for considering the year as dry as it was early on and wet, and then this is the one field we planted early. So these beans were planted, and then it rained for 3 weeks, so they were wet, and then it was turned off hot and dry, and then now they've caught some rains here at the end, which has really helped. It's actually kind of tacky. The ground's just a little tacky right now, so. But it's 90 degrees every day, like it has been for the past several days. Dries the bean, and it's dusty, and it sure makes some nice cutting. And it'd be being this hot. Today's Friday. We started a day earlier than we thought we were going to, so. Which is good, because I was really getting antsy. All the neighbors were going and everything, so. Or most of them anyways. These are non-GMO beans. We're having to haul them in the elevator about 3 miles that way, and there's another one about 8 miles. And we're having to haul it about to the 8 mile one, which is fine. We're keeping up. But our contract is through that other elevator. We just missed a shower. Actually, it rained. It probably didn't have a tenth, but it did rain south of here about 4 or 5 miles. Talking to one of my buddies, and it was raining down there. Sun's starting to peek through again. It's been kind of cloudy, but everybody's running in full strength today. They're probably asking why we're cutting on an angle. We plant 15-inch row beans. You can see they're fairly close together. Some guys plant 30-inch, some guys are 20-inch. Jeff Raymond, he's 20-inch. Some guys drill them and they're 7.5-inch. But we cut on an angle because with the 15-inch beans, the row divider is almost, or the whole end of the head is almost too wide. It would run down a row of beans almost, and it doesn't drag up. And on 30 or 15s, I'd still rather cut on an angle just because it doesn't drag up near as bad. What the heck is that? Balloon. Well, it went on through the combine. But anyway, just doesn't drag up on the bottom of the head. We like to cut them as short as you can. But that's why we cut them on an angle. Move along here to the other side of the field. Beans keep getting drier and drier. Haven't asked my brother or grandpa what they've been running this afternoon. I know the hand sample this morning about 11 o'clock was, about 11:30 was 11.5, so they ought to be drying down quite a bit. Down through the draw here, kind of a mess. Oh, come on. It's pushing dirt and bad things happen. Get over the top of it. There we go. Ground's kind of damp still. It was dragging up more this morning. Wasn't nothing bad. It just wasn't the best. Pretty good now, but it's still not hard dirt. Got the test plot right there, probably noticed earlier, and all sorts of varieties and everything out there. I think I'll do a video of the results on that. I know people kind of like seeing that, just to get a fair trial of several bean varieties. We put one out every year just for our own use, and the fertilizer company pushes it quite a bit, and they come put it in, and they do it on other farmers too, and then you kind of just get a fair trial of what everything's doing instead of this manufacturer grower seed company telling you, oh, it's this and this is what ours yielded. Well, we have learned some stuff from it. We got some sort of yield trial every year or test trial every year for something or the other. Always got to be trying new things in farming. Stay ahead of the curve. Keep making a go of it. Okay. Well, you can see how the first day of harvest ended. Combines is all cleaned up. Really frustrating, but that's the way it is. Probably got about 65, 70 acres cut, which wasn't too bad. So, well, thanks for watching. First video here from Harvest 2017.